Hi everyone, this is another video explaining a new concept or phenomenon related to counseling, psychology, or career coaching. So, today I'm going to be talking about how counseling and psychological therapy, although may be similar, how exactly they are different from each other. So, counseling and psychological therapy are both treatments for mental health problems involving talking with a trained mental health professional, like talking about your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors to understand them better and work in a more collaborative way to promote mental wellness. But broadly speaking, counseling tends to focus on specific issue with shorter term treatment. You can learn things like coping mechanisms or problem solving the various issues you're facing together, while therapy tends to treat a broader range of issues and more complex problems, specifically mental health disorders, which are more intense in nature. And it can be a long term treatment. So, like for example, if you've done masters in counseling psychology, you could be a counselor and treat sim- more not as more simpler, not as complex issues like basic adjustment issues, life stressors, or basically managing worries or stress, and also maybe change some behaviors that may be coming in the way of your goals. But if you've done something like a master's in clinical psychology, then you would actually be giving therapy or psychological therapy, psychotherapy as it's called, to people maybe who have generalized anxiety disorder, phobias, maybe they are going through depression or manic episode or bipolar episode, or basically the particular kinds of mental health disorders. So, as a clinical psychologist, you'll specifically deal with that. So, since I'm a counseling psychologist, I'm more to do with the shorter term treatment and helping clients learn coping mechanisms, solving techniques, and maybe just a place to work through your issues and find a better way forward to wellness. So again, depending on the type of therapy or counseling offer, goals can be similar but different, and some can be like helping people learn to cope with and better manage response to life stressors, understand and change patterns of behavior that may get in the way of personal pursuits, and have basically more satisfying relationships or feel more fulfilled. So these can be just as a minor issues that are coming in the way of adjustment and so clients may want to deal with, but or it could be that it is in relation to these conditions that a larger, more complex mental health condition has taken place, and so therapy is required. So before actually approaching a psychologist or a therapist or counselor, make sure that you're clear of what kind of help you are requiring. If, say, you've met a counseling psychologist and through that you've understood that it's not just a basic issue, but maybe there could be larger mental health condition at play, it would be advisable to either meet a clinical psychologist or maybe a psychiatrist. Because in those cases, counseling may not always help. Counseling can be one of the options, but it would be a good idea to actually meet a clinical psychologist or psychiatrist because they can actually diagnose you with a particular mental health condition, which counselors don't really deal with and don't have the power to diagnose. unless they've received training in the same. Okay, all right. Thanks for listening, all of you. I'll see you in the next 3 days. Stay tuned.